So yeah, part two of the Rico charges. They're scrambling. I did mention that. We'll see who can keep their masks on the longest or who starts running for the border, running to get out of the country when they won't be able to leave because they're being watched. But yeah, I also said on that last video, if you had any involvement with what's been happening to me, I would highly recommend getting a lawyer. You do not want to be without one, and there's going to be a shortage soon. They're all going to be scrambling. They fucked with the divine being. Even after they were warned, they were so hell-bent on leaving me completely destroyed, penniless, walking around, talking to the air, hooked on drugs, just crazy. But then when they saw that I was starting to wake up and catch on to everything, they realized that they could no longer have me around. It was too dangerous because they fucked with some money of mine, an inheritance, and they have an insurance policy on me as well. And really, the plan was to take me out. And there are so many people involved, hence the Rico charges that are coming. Yeah, they spent so much money on spell work, and it's been tracked all around the world. Using my loosh, using my energy. As I'm celebrating them for taking vacations. Oh, you're so lucky. That's wonderful. I'm going to do that someday. Yeah, as I'm working my ass off, being fucking plummeted with spell work and just in a fucking nightmare. But I always wanted the best for the people around and supported when they were doing well. I wanted everyone to be doing well. Yeah, they know their time is coming to an end though. And I can't help think that my prophetessing skills might have come online a bit ago because I made this comment some days back. Oh, I'll be so kind-hearted and take care of your children for you because I know they're going away. I think that might have been one of my first real prophetessing moments that's going to come real. It's sad but true, but I think I will have to be taking care of some of their children. Yeah, and for what? What was all this for? What did I ever do to any of you? I bent over backwards to make sure everyone had a good life and everyone had what they need. I thought of all the little things that would make a person feel special. That was me. That's what I did. I was a hard worker too. I was the one washing the dishes and cleaning up and coming early and decorating for the parties and thinking about all the little things. And what were they doing? Wanting me dead and just trying to wish the most horrible, despicable, heinous things you could ever wish on a human. Why, would you ask? Well, greed, we know that, because there's money involved. Greed and jealousy. Fucking jealousy. So jealous. And they not once thought, hey, what if I followed suit and started meditating and, I don't know, started trying to have a relationship with something other than making spell work and being jealous and seeing what I can get from everyone else. Not once did those motherfuckers stop and say, hey, maybe we should look at her as an example. Oh no, they're in way too deep. And they made sure I was real isolated through this process, these last 6 months especially, really isolated. And I've shut everyone out. And I know you motherfuckers can attest to that. Iced everyone out. Now, I did a post on Nextdoor platform, and this guy reached out to me, DM me. So we have forged a little relationship that I really have been very, I had to scrutinize who I would allow in my inner circle. He's 78. He was guys love to talk about how much money they have. His $330,000 portfolio, and I did not trust anyone, and it took a little bit, but I realized he's genuine, authentic. He saw me for who I was, and he didn't want anything from me. He just wanted friendship, and he appreciated the light I brought. This motherfucker's even been smoking his whole life. I think I mentioned he's 78. He's been a week now without cigarettes, doing wonderful. And he says, I have you to thank for it, Sarah. I have you to thank for it. I'm so grateful. I just love your light. I love you being around and just, wants me around all the time if he could. But I've got work to do and ascensions to rise and all that. But I clocked a couple things, and it made me start to think about just how we exist in this world. I mean, he knows what I'm going through. I've sent him I've sent him a few things to confirm what I've been talking about that validates what's been happening to me. I've got files and files and proof upon proof upon proof of what everybody has been doing. So the really heavy hitter ones, like the ones you undeniably cannot deny, they're talking about me. And he is blown away. And so he sees it. He knows what's going on. And I'm struggling, I'm fucking struggling. I'm in lines at the homeless shelter trying to see what programs I can have. I'm about to get evicted. I don't want any government programs, no food stamps. I had that some years back, but no child support, never got any of that. I know that this story, what has been happening to me is going to be what blows up, because I am here. My mission is to expose these people, because they are not the only ones doing this shit to people, and it's terrible. And so anyway, so it's like God's been taking care. Somehow I've had a supernatural extension of the funds. I haven't had any money come in since I think February, I believe, and just trying to sell odds and ends. So how I've made it this far, eating organic foods, organic supplements. I don't really fucking know, but it's been tight. I do know that. But my daughter has not missed a fucking beat, not at all. Oh, hell no. It's a fucking miracle. But I keep being told that I have some big things coming in, and that's why those motherfuckers have been targeting me too, because they looked into what I have coming in my Akashic records. And that's another reason why I've been targeted. But so back to my friend. So anyway, I'm thinking, I'll go to this place that another person said you can make some good money. It's season, and I'd be bartending and working in a little gambling thing. But I know that I could make some good money, and so I don't have any loops, or what do we call them? So I don't have to be penniless, like absolutely penniless. It's just been so fucking tight. I'm willing to do anything, I really am. But I know that'll take me away from my mission, and that's exactly what they want, or distractions, lower my vibe, so they can just suck, siphon, and on, like my whole life. Anyway, so, this motherfucker sees me, like I'm trying, and I would never, ever ask, for a handout. But when we say we love each other, but that's how close we are. He sees me, I see him. But to not offer me, he's giving his money to Access, the same place that's been out of funds since like April, I think. And they see me walking through the door, immediately shake their heads like, nothing we could do to help you. And I'm like, I know there's people in worse positions than me and aren't going through ascension, so I don't push too hard. But like, I need a roof over my head and my daughter's head, at least until she goes to college the end of next month. So I'm trying to put things in place here. He sees all that. Now, if it were me, and I was of age, and I had, $330,000, my house is paid, bills are paid, all that, it's all already paid off. I would offer, here, take a couple thousand just to tide you over. I see that big things are happening for you. I see it, because that's what I would do. Again, I would never ask, and no, I don't feel like anybody owes me anything. It just saddens me that people just have lost their heart. And as heart-based as he is, which I love him for it. I've never met a man that's straight, that is so in touch with his emotions, and being that age too. Lots of times when you get older, and that age group, they get shut down somewhat. Anyway, it was just interesting to reflect. I brought this beautiful portrait that I'm trying to sell. It's new, brand new, but art appreciates, right? Doesn't depreciate. Selling new for $500, and he loves it. But so, and knowing that I've got so much money, and when I say I get so much money coming in, and I haven't wanted to talk about this because I know they're all fucking watching, and they're all fucking ready to put their claws in whatever I have. But it's all too late. I am protected. All of this is protected. So I'm talking. It's time to talk. But anyway, I would say, hey, here, I'll buy your picture. Here's $500. But always trying to get a fucking deal. It's like, I don't know, man. What is up with people? I'm here to bring heart back. I want to bring heart back to this world. And that is my mission. Exposing the corruption, telling the truth, and bringing heart-based humanity back. Come on, people. Let's go, man. It's time to love again. Really. Stop the bullshit. Stop the fucking bullshit. Let's go. Come on, let's love again. I love you. And this is Seraphin Speaks.